In this video, we're going to learn how to resize product images. There are two types of product images. There are flat lay product images on white backgrounds, and there are on-model product images, where we display the garment on the model. So what we're going to do is we're going to use two types of editing software. We're going to use the Evellier software, and we're also going to use software called Pixlr. So let's start with the Evellier software. You can easily get to this website just by Googling this name, and you'll be presented with this page here. So the first thing to do is to set our size and our crop marks. We want to have the pixels of 500 by 600 pixels. So you can see here we can adjust the pixel size here. So let's go ahead and pop in 500 pixels wide by 600 pixels high. We don't want a border, so we'll leave this. And we'll adjust our image format and quality to 100%. Okay, now let's go ahead and add some product images to this platform. Now let me just choose 3 images here. And you can see we have 3 images I've chosen displayed here on the platform. Now what we need to do is reposition the images based on what we want to see. So as you can see, we can kind of move the crop up and down here like so, and decide where we want those crops to be. Now it's most important for us to see the actual lingerie pieces. So this image had presented this crop here. We want to move this down so we can see the underwear here, the panties here. Again, we want to move all of these images down because it's more important to see the lingerie than it is to see the back of the model's head, for example, or the top of the model's head here. So now that we're happy with the way that we've cropped the images, we can go ahead and press Save as a zip. And what that will do is save all of the files into the download section here. So now you can see I have my resized images here under downloads. When I'm happy with the crops and the images, the next important thing to do is to rename each file. So what we'll do is rename according to the brand name first, then the SKU number, then the product name, then if it's a model, we say model, and what view are we looking at? In this instance, it's the front view, and we might call it close because it's a close-up. Okay, so you can see that we've named this here. This obviously would be edited to suit the actual SKU number, the brand name, and the product name. Now we also have 2 other images for this style. So what we might do is do the same. We'll just rename, but we might call this particular one front and full body, just so we can determine the difference between this shot and this shot. We may rename the same again, but instead of calling it front, we may call it side and back. So as you can see, we've now renamed all of our product images. This is really important because it means that we can be organized when we're trying to search for the images. We can find the images that we require very quickly. So the next step is to go ahead and resize our flat lay product images.